since I moved in, me and Jake and Will had been talking about doing some sort of zombie film. So, came down to the end of the time when my story was due, and actually someone else was supposed to write this story, and I was supposed to direct it in my class, but the guy ended up dropping out at the last minute. So in like 4 days, I threw all this stuff together and got Jake and Amelia to be the actors in the movie. So anyways, after I got my film, I came back here and started setting up lights on Monday afternoon, and for about 4 or 5 hours we set up the bathroom and to get the lights kind of ready to go, because in class that day I talked to this guy named Anthony who was in my group for this project, and he told me he could come and do some lighting for me, and that was awesome because this is the first time someone's actually came and helped with lighting. So it was one less thing I had to worry about as the director. And it was really cool because like I was just asking, everyone, like there's a lot of people around here, and I was just asking people if they could help with things. Like I asked Robin to help with some of the art design in the bathroom, and she let me borrow a bunch of pieces of fabric and stuff to put on the walls, and then I took a bunch of stuff out of my room and I added all that to it too.
For this movie, I was the assistant director, and I kept track. I did the log and stuff like that.
Jen was shooting.
Shot behind the scenes.
And she was shooting shots so we could do this. We could sync up the audio later because we have to shoot all the audio post.
Well, me personally, I took pictures of the actors and actresses.
His name is Tyler, and he's in the middle of a zombie infection. Him and his girlfriend have been holding up in the bathroom, I suppose, for a couple of weeks, and he has to come to terms with the fact that she has been bitten, and that when the confrontation happens, he has to shoot her in the head.
I was the zombie. I was the very lovely Catherine who ends up getting bitten in the end, and she turns into a zombie and bites her friend Tyler. Yeah.
Will turned Amelia into a zombie.
I did the zombie makeup and all the blood, and put up with Dave.
Working with Will was a lot of fun because he bitched at me the entire time when he was putting on my makeup.
So am I allowed to cuss in the behind the scenes documentary, Jen?
It was crazy. Like Will just started putting on like the white stuff, the white actual foundation, and then he put like gray on top of it, and we thought that I was just gonna wear a hoodie, so he didn't put very much on, and then I realized that for a greater effect it'd probably be cool to cover most of my body with it, so we ended up like going down my arms and like with all the stage makeup, and then we used a lot of my like regular makeup like eyeshadow and eyeliner.
Well, we took your lackluster amount of supplies and sort of spread them all over her face until she looked pasty, and then we just doused her in blood.
And then Will covered me in this stage blood stuff that we found out probably will keep my skin red for a week. So I'm excited about that.
Tell Dave. Go tell Dave right now. Be like, he wishes to be topless.
God, you were sleeping for like 3 hours. It's time to go. You have to make a movie. You're the star actor.
The guy with the lights isn't coming. Call him.
He's not coming?
He called you?
He called you?
Told you he wasn't.
It's time to go. We got a movie to shoot.
Shooting overall went pretty good. The first night we shot was probably like, I'd say about 5 hours. We got about probably 10 shots done.
Last night there was a lot of blood,
I saw some biting,
a lot of death,
some scratching,
a lot of heartache. No, I'm kidding.
some really, really intense stuff.
Give myself some notes. I'm all done.
Is that better?
I have the cheap record out though.
You wanna
You gotta open the door now.
So maybe yeah. And once you get the door open and then put both hands, then she's gonna end up biting this arm. Then.
Yeah, and then I have my free hand to pop her in the fucking head. Wear a bandana like Rambo.
You can wear Will's bandana. Anyway, actually, we're gonna do a closer shot of him coming out. Let's do it. So.
Action!
Cut. Action. Cut. See the blue background at all?
Oh yeah, I see that blue. What did he say?
Good. Which shot are we doing? Like this.
I got the hair.
And then all of a sudden the door opens, you turn, and that's when she comes at your arm. And then we're gonna get your facial reaction too.
I just slit my wrist.
From the opposite angle, so we have to light that too. But you're just standing there, and she's just gonna bite you down.
She's really gonna bite
Go up a
me.
little bit with it. On this one,
Yeah.
you won't see your face on this one.
Oh, okay, not this one.
Unless you want her to bite you every take.
No, that's weird.
Did you get the bathroom in this shot? The next shot? No, this next shot. The bathroom, no. Pretty much, it's gonna be a shot on the door. Oh shit.
You can't actually put your mouth on him yet because it'll get bloody.
Well, you can. We can wash it. We can wash his arm. If you have but it's just, yeah. We'll talk about it. Well, I guess the real blue gels like you see. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do this. Don't kill me.
Probably just like kick you right in the face when I jump over.
Action. Go.
Did you get that? Okay. Maybe we need to redo that.
Yeah, that was good. Only you come in past the camera and go.
Last night, we did all the shots with the zombie, which was Amelia. She was a good zombie.
Are you changing skin colors right before our eyes?
And it's what I'm doing tonight.
And they're pretty much the same lighting. They're the same setup. So yeah. I just want this one a little bit farther. Like I want it to be a weird, like I want it to be like the close up. Then this one she pulls back up and he's gonna turn and like push her back up. And then this one's just gonna be blood spraying him. You're screaming. You have to be screaming. Yeah, it'll be a one-time thing. Don't fuck it up.
But the blood comes out the back and doesn't get on the
Okay, that's facing like an angle.
Your mouth needs to be open to the
So
camera.
I'm gonna cheat. Okay, you're still up against here. I just need to be able to see the side.
We ended up adding something where she takes a bite out of his arm and she pulls up and like we'll set up this like fake like chunk of skin that he made.
Oh, we need the skin. This is where you pour on his arm. You're screaming. You have to be screaming this. And then you gotta push him.
Oh no.
You guys gotta
You want me to fall?
practice how he's gonna push you.
Take the mirror.
And you're just gonna go
You want me to
here.
fall? I can like fall.
Oh.
Oh.
There you go.
Biting Jake was fun because he actually told me to bite him.
Before the shoot, I just said, just really bite me. Just really bite me to make it hurt, so I don't have anything other to do than react to you actually biting my arm. Really bite me though, like really hard.
Okay, so I did.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Action.
So so it's a real reaction from Jake because he told her to bite him.
And I didn't know that she was going to draw blood and leave welts.
His arm was like, he had huge bite marks in his arm afterwards.
We only did it once though, so it was pretty cool. But it hurt. I don't know if what I was supposed to do was push her off into the wall, and I didn't want to hurt her, but it was spur of the moment. I don't know if you could see it on camera, but I actually did push her as hard as I could to get her off of my arm because it hurt so bad. I pushed a woman, guys, but she was a zombie, so it didn't matter. I'm a little girl.
It was terrifying. Dave hit me whenever I did bad things, especially in the ear, and that stung really bad.
Let's your head back. I don't have that much in.
Drink that.
She just takes a bite and like rips it out and turns past the camera.
Seeing all the blood and having Amelia drink the blood and then have it come out of her mouth, and how uncomfortable she looked after it was done, and she's kind of standing with her mouth open and the blood dripping out. It was pretty funny to see.
It was the most disgusting thing I have ever had in my mouth. Like, yeah, I'm probably never going to forget that one because that was gross. Like, absolutely gross. Catherine!
It's still going?
And then we added a part where he pushes her down, he turns with the gun and shoots her, and blood sprays up.
We're just gonna spray blood on him. Like he's gonna shoot her, blood sprays on him.
So when Jake turns to shoot her, it like blood sprays up. But the first shot, the sprayer like got in the frame, and the second shot it got in there too.
Bang. It's in my eye.
It was fun. It was fun to watch and see that process and see Jake get squirted with blood. And then everyone laughed their ass off afterwards.
The second day, I woke up and went back to the film cage and got blue gels for the lights because I forgot to get them for the night before, and it put us behind by like an hour because we had to figure out a different way to light the first shot I was going for because I forgot to get the gels, and the cage was closed by the time we were getting ready to shoot. So I went and got those, and we ended up starting shooting about noon on October 10th, 2006, and we started in the bathroom with all of Jake's stuff and just rolled off the shots, and we had Jen there helping with stuff at the beginning, and then Amanda after class. Jen had to go to class, then Amanda came and helped us for like a few hours, and then when Amanda had to go to class, Jen came back. So we had a lot of help on the film. Are you
Name's
ready?
Catherine, don't forget.
Do not forget. Action.
Catherine. Catherine.
Cut. That's sounding goofy.
What?
Sounding goofy all through the camera.
He went from there to there, which took like 4 seconds, and then he said, all right, wait, what were we talking about? And I said, the line, and he said, what line? And that's what happened.
He closes his eyes and then all the sound stops.
Oh.
Or as they're closed, it stops.
Okay.
You know, Jen, you wrote the story.
I don't even know what the story is.
Okay.
You clear my nose like it, or should I sleep like this?
You just like talk in your sleep.
Can I just have like my leg
No.
out?
Come on to the room. I'm getting a Charlie horse.
Okay, you guys ready? Without the bat.
What wants to do?
I'm done.
You guys are sleeping. Action.
Well, I enjoyed doing the whole thing. It was an experience. But, if I had to pick a part, I would have to say, this is so awkward. Probably shooting her in the head. Only because, like, I thought it was really interesting. Like, there was kind of like a moment of solace when he's pointing the gun at her. Like, he's actually shooting his girlfriend in the head. It's kind of a weird vibe that goes on. I tried to express that through my facial expressions, but I don't know how well I did that. But that was the best part. It was just an interesting situation.
I loved not being able to like brush my teeth. I brushed my teeth in the kitchen last night. Yeah, there's probably toothpaste on the dishes. Because someone, David Dean Ezekiel Zimmerman III, shut down our bathroom for the set of his little movie, and we're not allowed to use anything in the bathroom for 2 days. I still haven't found my shampoo.
It was kind of a mess because there was literally garbage everywhere and blood everywhere. People covered in blood. Also, it was interesting to watch the lighting setup because I have not worked with lighting yet, and to see how difficult it is, like just to make sure each shot's lit correctly. And if it's not, everything gets screwed up, and it's just the pain in the butt. But it was a tedious process that it was interesting to watch, and having to try and squeeze in there like 3 people in there plus lights and cameras, and it was weird. But it had to be done, and it was done.
And we ended up finishing it up with some extra film, so I ran out some extra shots just in case we might want to use them. Just shots of the interior of the bathroom.
It was horrifying. It was horrifying. I have never acted. I've never taken classes on acting. It was kind of spur of the moment. And I get stage fright. I was real shy. I don't know if you couldn't tell.
Overall, it was fun working with Dave again because it's fun to watch him in director mode, which I got to see again because I missed that over the summer. I didn't see it.
But it's weird when there's a camera pointing at your face.
No, it was fun, like always. It's always fun to be on set and watch it, even if I'm not like, I was involved, but at the same time I was also in the back, so I got to observe a lot. And that's probably, that's really helpful for any filmmaker, anyone, just to see what, like a process that people have to go through to make a film, which I had to do again. It was good, it was fun.
So overall, it was an exhausting experience, but it was pretty amazing. It was really fun, and it was nice working with everybody. It was nice to get back into making movies again after not really working with any of these people over the summer. It was nice to get back here and work on film with a nice group of people.
It's gonna be really cool to see. Really cool.
I see. Do you have anything else to add, Jen?
No, no doubt.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. This was actually my first like major role in a film. Like I've been doing theater, but doing the film was a lot more fun because you got to work with, you know, a lot more shots and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. So it's cool.
Please stop.
Now I'm gonna sleep.